Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Omar, and this is the 1 week later of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So, what have I been able to do with this thing? What does what are the new stuff and everything? Well, it got that AI on it, and it's awesome. Right, got that flat screen, awesome. The 5x camera, awesome. Let's see what else. It's just an overall it's very awesome phone. I don't know, you know, I really don't feel that titanium because I always have it on a case, so that really doesn't matter to me. I am not part of that team no case, but if I knew that this phone would not break if I drop it, if I knew this phone would not get damaged if I drop it, if I knew this phone would not get scratched, from the screen, if I knew this phone screen wouldn't crack, if it falls at a certain angle, you know, I wouldn't be, I wouldn't use a screen protector and I would not use a case on it, because this is a very well built phone and it feels very good, very comfortable. I like the way it feels without the case, but I'm not risking it. All right. And I like this thing right here. You see how when you put it on light, it changes and everything. So, depending on the light on it, your color will change as well. I'm not sure if you can see that. You see how, depending on how the light is, that's how it changes. Well, I like that. But I'm not gonna risk it, right? So I always keep it on the case. The only time it comes out is whenever I'm cleaning it. That's all. I like how every one of these have a little ring on it now. The S23 Ultra did not have the ring on these two small ones, but now they all have it. So that's actually pretty cool. Also, this phone is a little bit smaller and a little bit wider. So you cannot use the S23 Ultra's case for it. So I'm always using a case with it. In this case, I have the Toro letter case on it. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. Yeah, Toro letter case on it. I'm part of the ecosystem. Sorry. Anyways, and is it's amazing. I like it. It doesn't have the what's it called that see I forgot the name of it right now. It doesn't have the match safe on it or anything, but I never use it anyway, so it's not part of something I need. So this letter case is really awesome. Protects the camera as well. Got a little little bump up here, so you could lay it down flat and you'll be good. I will say though, um, I am using the screen protector. It's a SAG anti-reflective screen protector, but I don't know. I don't know how anti-reflective that is. So here you don't see me, but here, I mean, but I'm probably the one who's not aware of what anti-reflective means. So I'm gonna leave it as that. Now, when I got the phone, I didn't even test out the screen because I put a screen protector on it ASAP. I want to keep my phone in mint condition. I want to keep it perfectly fine. So I always use the screen because I do not like seeing scratches. It bothers me. So, you know, I just put a screen on it. If I gotta change it, I will change the screen. Yada yada yada. But I am not going commando on this thing. I'm not part of that team. No case team. No screen protector. I am part of the team that uses a case and uses a screen protection. All right. Now, that's enough of that. The phone is amazing. Battery life. I went 17 hours, 9 minutes with battery. I mean 15 hours, 53 minutes of battery before it went down to 5%. As you can see, I did a screenshot right here. Now, I don't, mainly because I charged it overnight before I went to sleep. It was around 12 already. By the time it went to 100%, I went to sleep. When I woke up, I started using the phone. during those 6 hours sleep that I got, my phone only lost like 2 or 3%. I don't remember what it was. It was like 2 or 3%. So not bad, right? Genshin Impact. I played Genshin Impact for 2 hours 57 minutes. That's a long time, right? To me, it is though. So out of that time that I had the battery that I was testing yesterday on a Saturday, on screen time was 7 hours 9 minutes. Those 7 hours were 2 hours 57 minutes, almost 3 hours of Genshin Impact. 2 hours 15 minutes on YouTube, and 32 minutes on Facebook, and a couple more. I want to screenshot this right now for this video, but you know, Genshin Impact by itself kills battery. Like it'll drain the battery so fast. And I played almost 3 hours to a point where I did not want to play no more. And what I did was I stopped, I put on YouTube, and I just had it like going on auto, and it just kept going and going and going for 2 hours 15 minutes, because I got tired. And I still had battery, so I went on Facebook, I was on Instagram, um, on Messenger. So I kept going until it was down to 5%. And I will tell you one thing: 7 hours and 9 minutes, with half of that being Genshin Impact, and the other half like being mainly YouTube. That's amazing because 5 hours, 5 hours 15 minutes, of Genshin Impact and YouTube combined. That's pretty amazing. The battery is really good. And at work I make 12 to 17 hour shift, and depending on the amount of hours that I'm working, that's how long I'll come back. That's how much I'll have left over when I get back home. I don't charge the phone until I get home. The battery lasts all day long. That's how good it is. And I like that right there. Now, the part of the AI features, that he has, uh, let me show you right here. Okay, so I have, let me see. So I'm over here texting, right? So this is in Spanish. Mainly, the person I'm talking to Spanish, right? So if I come in, there's like a little star back here, and I click on it. You'll give me three options, right? And I click on the first one, chat translation. Now, sure if you can see, the top one was Spanish, and then it gets translated English, Spanish, English. So that's actually pretty cool. Spanish, English, right? And so let's say I understand what he's saying. Boom. I'll switch the put on the translation. I'm looking at it like, oh, okay, cool. Now I know what he's saying. If I don't want the English and I want, let's say, Korean, right? So it will translate in Korean too, right? So depending on what the phone has, um, depending on what it already has and everything, that's the way. I think it only has like 13 built-in languages. So those are the only languages that it will translate on. So another thing, let me see. Okay. So let's say I don't speak Spanish, right? And I'll go over here and I'll type como, oops, I was about to put it in Spanish. How are you? Question mark. So I put down here, how are you? And the phone translated. Wait, why is it doing that? There we go. And the phone translated to Spanish, ¿Cómo estás? So That's another feature. I mean, that works perfectly fine. Where you don't speak the language, but you're able to translate the whole thing, and you're over here. Okay, so let me put it in English. Boom, you get translated in Spanish, and it works vice versa as well. So you could do it from Spanish to English, and all that stuff. As long as the phone has the built-in language. Another thing I like from it, let's say I'm the English speaker, the other person is Spanish. I come in here. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Wait,
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
hold on. That was my mistake right there. I was supposed to put it in English. Hold on. Hi, how are you?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
So it'll translate it in Spanish to them. So now let's say the other person will talk, right? So come here. Muy bien. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo estás?
All right, and you, how are you?
So let's say you're at a place and you don't speak Spanish or you don't speak English. You pull out your phone, get the translator, and you'll translate everything. Kind of like what the Google Translator does. Almost same thing. So that's actually pretty cool. And then you take pictures on it as well. Ta, ta, ta. And then you're able to edit it and do all the AI stuff with it, and you have a picture and there's like an extra person you don't want there in that picture. You click on them and you just delete them off the picture, and the phone will generate the image and it will fill in that little gap, and boom, you got the perfect picture. You're able to make a subject bigger, smaller, so it got really good, amazing stuff. The point 0.6 camera works really good. The 1x, 3x, 5x are amazing. The 10x, just like the S23 Ultra 10x zoom, it's really great. Now, once we go higher, you do lose quality. So I've done the 30x, and you're able to see everything. It's okay. But once you go 100x, that's even. Let's put it this way. For some reason, 100x on this one is worse than the S23 Ultra. Honestly, I really don't use 100x. I just use it just to show off at times. But when you take picture of 100x, it looks like a painting, kind of like if somebody just painted something on it. Kind of like a water painting or something like that. So it's not the best. And really, I don't know why you want to take 100x pictures anyways on the first place. That's more of a gimmick, in my opinion, but it's there. You can use it. It's not going to be great. But the 1x, the 3x, the 5x, and even 10x, amazing, perfectly well. Night photos, really great as well. So, yeah, you got all of that. My favorite thing from 23 Ultra to this one, 24 Ultra, has been the screen, the flat screen. A lot of people are talking about the watered down display that it looks kind of dull. It does, but I always keep it on natural, so it doesn't really bother me as much. Even though when I did have the S23 Ultra and I looked at it and I have both of them on natural, the S23 Ultra did look more alive, more bright, more colorful. But after a while, you get used to it. You get used to it. So you know, it is what it is. Fingerprint scanner works perfectly fine. Um, you know, um, Again, I will show you. Boom, perfectly fine. Look at that. Even with the screen protector on it. So, a lot of people they put a screen protector and you can see that circle in the middle. This one does not have that. The SAG screen protector does not have that. And look, oh, it works perfectly fine. So I like that. So yeah, it works really well. So yeah, there's not much I could say about it outside of how good it is. Is a should you buy it? If you had the money for it, go for it. If you had the S23 Ultra, you can probably hold on to the S25 Ultra, unless you want that flat screen like I did. Then go for it. It's really good phone. I recommend it. You know, so yeah, go for it. you know. So there's not much I can say on it no more. I'm not that in detail person, and I don't know how to edit stuff really well. So, this is where I'm gonna end it right here because it's already 16 minutes. So yeah, guys. So next time we'll see what other stuff I talk about. But I do love this phone. It's really great. Good battery life. I come back home after a 12, 13-hour shift, and I still have like around 40, 30, 40. When I come back home at like around 16 hours of work, I still have around 25 hours, 25% of battery life. So, you know, perfect. I love it. Really great. Feels good. I just wish that I didn't have to use a case because I did not get the care package for it. So I am not risking it. I am going full case, screen protector on it. All right, guys. Later. Peace out.